The Mirror of Erised is an ancient, ornate mirror. It has clawed feet and a gold frame inscribed with the phrase in some foreign or lost language. The mirror shows the most desperate desire of a person's heart, a vision that has been known to drive men mad. In the Harry Potter series, we meet this fascinating mirror. It is found in the first book, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. In the story, while sneaking at night, Harry accidentally discovers it in an empty classroom, and he is surprised to find out that it is no ordinary mirror. It seems to know your heart's deepest desire. The name Erised is desire spelled backwards, as if reflected in a mirror. It is believed that the happiest and most satisfied person in the world would look in the mirror and find it to be a normal mirror. It will not show any reflection of the desires of that person because that person has no deepest desires or unfulfilled wishes. At first glance, the writing engraved on the frame of the mirror seems to be in a foreign and probably dead language, but if one looks closely, it reveals its elegance. It is an English phrase, "I show not your face but your heart's desire" backwards, with the spaces rearranged. This is a praiseworthy trick by the writer. Instead of going for any runic language using English, she suggests that the mirror is indeed a British product. The Mirror of Erised was created before the end of the 19th century. It is unknown who the creator was. The mirror was one of those magical artifacts that seem to have been created in a spirit of fun because, while it was much more revealing than a normal mirror, it was interesting rather than useful. Yet it serves as a powerful tool to reflect on your psyche like a pen sieve, but without giving it access to your memories. Ever guessed what you would see in this mirror? Indeed, it became grimly evident over the years that the mirror could bring more harm than good. Many wasted their lives before the mirror, losing track of reality as they were deluded by what they saw and unable or unwilling to accept it as mere fantasy. Some were even driven mad by seeing their most desperate desire presented before them as a mere image confined within the frames of the mirror, unable to achieve what they were witnessing. It is unknown how it came to be at Hogwarts, but the mirror had been kept in the Room of Requirement. In 1991, Headmaster Albus Dumbledore brought it out, and hiding it out of sight in a disused classroom, he made some key modifications to the mirror so that it could hide the Philosopher's Stone from interested individuals who were not pure of heart, like our favorite villain, Lord Voldemort. Harry discovered the mirror when he was looking for books about the famous alchemist Nicholas Flamel in the restricted section of the library. In his attempt to stay hidden from Argus Filch, the school caretaker, he stumbled upon the classroom where the mirror was being stored. Upon looking into it, Harry saw his late parents, Lily and James Potter. On the midnight visit to the mirror, he brought Ron Weasley, hoping to show him his family. However, Ron saw himself as a popular athlete in school. This is because he has always been overshadowed by his brothers, always striving to be noticed by others. Poor Ron. One night, Harry, while visiting the mirror, was met by the headmaster, Albus Dumbledore, and he explained to Harry what the mirror was all about. He also revealed to Harry that he knew about Harry's new obsession with it and informed him about the dangers of the mirror. He basically told Harry, "It is enough. Say goodbye to the mirror. It will be moved tomorrow." Before heading back to bed, Harry asked Dumbledore what he saw when he looked in the mirror. Dumbledore claimed to see himself holding a pair of thick, woolen socks, telling Harry that one can never have enough socks. If this had been true, it would suggest that Dumbledore was so content with life that the only things he wished for were small things. However, Dumbledore was lying, the matter being a very personal one. Not known to Harry for a long time, Dumbledore's greatest desire was to come to terms with his desire to be with his friend Grindelwald, and later it changed to guilt over his sister's death, seeing his family whole and intact, free of any pain or suffering. Those who read the book or watched the movie will know that the mirror was the final guardian of the Philosopher's Stone in its chambers. Dumbledore placed an enchantment on the mirror, hiding the stone inside of it and allowing the mirror to transfer the stone only to one who wanted to find the stone but not to use it. Thus, it prevented Voldemort from getting his hand on the stone. Men have wasted away before it, not knowing if what they have seen is real or even possible, said Albus Dumbledore. In 2003, J.K. Rowling said that she would probably see herself as she is in the mirror. She also wished that she would like to see her mother alive again in the Mirror of Erised. She has successfully created a powerful object within the realm of magical lore. The mirror serves as a fascinating philosophical allegory that can be interpreted in various ways. 1. Desire and happiness. The mirror reflects one's deepest desires. From a philosophical standpoint, it raises questions about the nature of desire and happiness. Is fulfillment found in the pursuit of our desires, or is it in accepting reality as it is? Philosophers such as Epicurus and Stoics have explored these questions extensively. 2. Illusion versus reality. The mirror presents an illusion of satisfaction by reflecting what one wants rather than what is real. This concept is reminiscent of Plato's allegory of the cave, where individuals mistake shadows for reality. It prompts reflection on the nature of truth and perception. 3. Self-knowledge. The Mirror of Erised reveals the desires of the heart, often representing unfulfilled wishes or longings. Philosophically, it suggests the importance of self-awareness and understanding one's desires. Socrates' injunction to know thyself comes to mind here. 4. Existentialism. The mirror can be seen through an existential lens, emphasizing individual choice and responsibility. It prompts reflection on the meaning of one's desires and the responsibility to act authentically in pursuit of them, as explored by existential philosophers like Jean-Paul Sartre. Apart from philosophy, the mirror's concept connects to critical aspects of real life and the human psyche. The Mirror of Erised and addictively comforting things like drugs and social media share a striking similarity in their ability to create illusions and potentially disrupt lives. Much like the mirror, drugs can offer a comforting escape from reality by providing temporary feelings of euphoria or satisfaction. Over time, reliance on drugs can lead to detrimental physical, psychological, and social consequences, eroding relationships, undermining health, and hindering personal growth. Both the Mirror of Erised and drug use highlight the allure of illusions and the importance of seeking genuine fulfillment and meaning in life beyond superficial pleasures. On the other hand, modern technologies such as the internet, virtual reality, and social media have the potential to detach people from reality in ways similar to the Mirror of Erised by providing escapism and immersion. Such technology offers immersive experiences that can transport users to virtual worlds, providing an escape from the constraints of everyday life. Similarly, the Mirror of Erised presents an illusionary image that entices individuals to escape into their deepest desires. Both psychological and neuroscientific theories of deep cravings of conscious and subconscious minds can shed light on the allure of the Mirror of Erised or similar things which can tap into the deepest part of our mind. According to Freud's psychoanalytic theory, human behavior is strongly influenced by unconscious desires and drives. The Mirror of Erised reflects one's deepest desires, which often stem from the unconscious mind. Similarly, drug cravings can be linked to unconscious needs and unresolved conflicts, such as the desire for pleasure, escape from pain, or attempts to fulfill unmet emotional needs from childhood. The behavioral conditioning theory by Pavlov emphasizes the role of conditioning and reinforcement in shaping behavior. Cravings for the pleasurable sensations associated with the Mirror of Erised or drug use can be reinforced through positive reinforcement, such as the immediate gratification of desires. Over time, individuals may develop strong associative cravings triggered by environmental cues or internal states. Modern neuroscientific research highlights the role of brain regions such as the mesolimbic dopamine system in reward processing and addiction. Both the Mirror of Erised and maladaptive addictions can activate these reward pathways, leading to the reinforcement of cravings and compulsive behaviors. Understanding the neurobiology of craving can inform interventions aimed at disrupting these patterns and promoting healthier coping mechanisms. Even in Buddhism, the Mirror of Erised could be seen as a symbol of craving, illusion, and attachment, which are the central concepts addressed in Buddhist philosophy. Buddhism also teaches that the world is characterized by temporary and the illusory nature of reality, Maya. Similarly, the Mirror of Erised presents an illusory image that does not correspond to reality. So, the philosophy of the mirror teaches us about the power of obsession and how excessive nostalgia can ruin our present. Yet, if taken positively, this can be a tool to reflect on our deep desires so that we may truly understand ourselves.